So we're going to quickly review our character word of the month from April. Our character word was responsibility. So here were a couple ways of being responsible, or what responsibility means. Responsibility is, I do my best and am my best self. I make good choices that determine the kind of person I am. I am responsible for my actions and my consequences. I am responsible for my attitude. I do what I am asked without being asked twice. How many of you feel like you worked hard to be responsible this month? Awesome, that's so good to see. We are going to call up our first teacher to do our character awards for responsibility. Let's start with second grade.
Hello, everyone. I am Mrs. Canty. Yeah. Can you hear me if I just talk like this? This is Jim. All right. We are going to start with second grade, and I'm going to start with Mrs. Turzo's class. Sitting up straight. This student, please. This student always gets their work done, always encourages others to work hard and complete their work, displays responsibility and encourages others to do so as well. And his name is Deacon. All right, moving on to Miss Merrill's room. Miss Merrill wrote in that this student is a responsible member of our classroom, can be counted on to help pass out papers, line up correctly, say please and thank you, and even be responsible to keep the class plant watered every day. Not an easy job. It's an honor to have Ledger in my class. Come on down, Ledger. Next is Mrs. Overacker students. We have a student that demonstrates great responsibility in our classroom. He knows and follows our expectations and routines. If he isn't sure about something, he will ask for clarification. He keeps things neat and organized and helps others to do the same. Congratulations, Dylan. On to Mrs. Graham's class. Mrs. Graham has nominated a student that has been working hard on his responsibilities as a learner. He has put in effort into his classwork, especially in writing. He has also been more focused at listening well during whole group instruction. Great job, Nathan. All right, Miss Mackenzie nominated a second grader. This student is someone we can count on to get the job done. On Earth Day, he willingly picked up trash outside to help our planet. This person has shown responsibility by helping to do things in our classroom and in school with little reminders on expected behaviors. Congratulations, Silas.
Thank you.
You are very welcome. Good job, bud. You want to come up here with your legs up on top? All right. All right, we have 2 rewards left. This next student was nominated by Mrs. Hammond. This student does their best work and tries to be their best self no matter what. They take responsibility for their actions, and they do a good job remembering what needs to be done. When a friend does not know what to do, this student takes it upon themselves to help them without even being asked. They make sure to do the right thing, even when nobody is watching. Keep up the great work, Elliot. And finally, the student was nominated by myself, Mrs. Canty. This student is responsible. Responsibility is definitely something that they exhibit every day in our classroom. They fulfill their own responsibilities and also help others do theirs as well. This student is someone you can count on to ask to do things. They also take the initiative to help out without being asked, whether it's assisting other students, cleaning up our classroom, or just helping out the teachers. Great job, Gracelyn. Thank you.
Congratulations, 2nd graders. You can go see Miss Hyde for a picture. We will move on to 1st grade.
Hi, good morning, everyone. So we have some awards for 1st grade, and I'm going to start with a nomination in Mrs. Najera's class. This student is a great role model for being a responsible student. They do the right thing and follow directions even when no one is looking, and always try their best at whatever they are working on. They show responsibility when they put away the materials where they belong, and when listening to the directions before starting an activity. Keep up the great work, Topper Stick. All right, our next 1st grader is from Mrs. Grossman's class. This student has displayed a great level of responsibility as a 1st grader. They come prepared and ready to learn every day. They don't allow others' behavior to affect their ability to attend and pay attention to all lessons. They are willing to listen to adults and learn all day, every day. Their ability to take on all responsibilities successfully since the first day of school is commendable. They have even adapted to changes in procedures and rules when needed. They help their fellow classmates and peers by respectfully reminding them of the expectations. Way to go, Tanner Lampkin.
This is ours. This is my shirt.
All right, and our next award is going to go to someone in Mrs. Holman's class. This student is very responsible. They know what is responsible for them in all areas of our school building and demonstrates them without needing prompts or reminders. They follow the rules and expectations and is a good role model to the friends around them. They work well with others and take care of things like school materials and personal items. It's so nice to have a friend who shows these qualities day in and day out without needing reminders. Keep up the great work, Royce Chandler. All right, our next first grader is from Mrs. Spate's class. This student works hard to show responsibility. They pay attention in class and complete all of their work to the best of their ability. When they are absent, they work hard when they return to complete any work that has been missed. They take responsibility for the things they do or say to others. They do not make excuses or blame others. Instead, they will apologize and learn from it. They always make sure their centers or workplaces are neat and organized. They take responsibility in following our class rules. Good work, Bryson Hall. All right, this next award goes to a student in Mrs. Miller's class. This student is a responsible student. They always know what their jobs are and completes them when they're supposed to. They never need reminders or forget the right thing to do. If other students try to encourage them to make a wrong decision, they do not let them and always does the right thing. Mrs. Miller is so very proud of how responsible you are, Matthew Stein. All right, we have a couple of awards that were nominated by other teachers. This first one is from Ms. Hayes. And Ms. Hayes nominated a student who is very conscientious. They work hard and follow through with their responsibilities as a first grader without complaint. They are a great role model for showing responsibility. Congratulations to Briar Edie. And our last award for first grade was nominated by Mrs. Tyler. This student has been showing responsibility in how they complete their work. They stay on task, try their hardest, and do their best work. They have been an enthusiastic and eager learner and practicing what they learn in order to improve. This student is McKenna Fetzer.
Congratulations, first graders. And now we will do kindergarten.
All right, good morning, everyone. Our first friend from kindergarten is from Mrs. Carley's class. He shows responsibility by always getting his work done. He tries his best and does the right thing even when no one is looking. He makes good choices in our classroom and takes responsibility for his actions. He checks on his friends and helps out whenever he can. I can trust him to be a good role model for his peers. Keep up the good work, Carson. Our next friend is from Mrs. T's class. She strives to be a responsible role model for her friends. She takes pride in her work by always trying her best. She shows that she is a responsible learner by following our classroom expectations, like putting materials in the proper place, even without asking. She is a pro at using her whole body listening to show that she is ready to learn and that she truly cares about what the teacher and her friends are saying. Keep up the good work, Grace. character trait of responsibility. He is a very hard worker and always makes sure that his work is something that he is proud of. I can always count on him to follow the classroom rules and help others when needed. He always takes care of the things in our classroom as well as the rest of the school, and he always tries his best. Congratulations, Sean. All right, this friend is from Mrs. Englert's class. He demonstrates responsibility every day. He tries his hardest to learn and grow. He accepts responsibility for his own actions. He listens and offers help to others. He knows the rules and expectations and tries his best to follow them and help others do the same. Keep working hard. We are very proud of you. Congratulations, Prince. This friend is from Mrs. Olivani's room. He shows responsibility by doing his best work during writing time. He is focused and uses his tools and strategies to help him add details to his sentences. He also takes responsibilities for his own actions. Way to go, Joey. By Miss Lori from the cafeteria. So every day he cleans up his table after lunch. He even cleans up after his friends. He tries to get everyone to get along as he follows the rules in the cafeteria and reminds his friends of the rules too. Congratulations, Weston. Congratulations, kindergartners!
Okay, pre-K is next.
All right, so we will finish our awards up today with pre-K, starting with Mrs. Penapeno's class. This person is a kind and helpful student. She's always willing to work, and she's very independent. She does not complain when she's asked to help others. She follows directions in her classroom, and she helps other students when needed. This award goes to Savannah Fetzer. All right, and from my class, this person is a role model for responsibility. She does what's asked of her and even more. If we ask her to help out in any way, she does it with a smile. She always listens to directions, and she always knows what to do when she's working independently. And this award goes to Fallon Casey.
All right, congratulations to all our winners. So we are going to quickly talk about our character trait of the month for May, which is trustworthiness. We have a quick book that we're going to watch that will teach us a little bit about being trustworthy.
The Boy Cried Wolf. Every day a shepherd boy sat on a hill watching the village sheep. His job was to make sure nothing bad happened to the sheep. One afternoon, the boy decided to play a trick on the villagers.
Wolf, wolf!
He cried.
There's a wolf chasing the sheep!
The villagers raced up the hill to chase the wolf away, but there was no wolf in sight.
Don't cry wolf when there is no wolf.
They warned the boy. The boy was surprised his trick worked so well.
Oh, I can't believe he played a trick like that.
The villagers grumbled as they stormed down the hill. The next day, the boy tried his trick again.
Wolf, wolf!
He called out.
There's a wolf chasing the sheep!
The villagers came running and again found no wolf.
Don't do this again!
They scolded.
Only cry wolf when there actually is a wolf!
A few hours later, the boy noticed something out of the corner of his eye. A wolf was sneaking up behind the sheep.
Wolf, wolf!
He cried in a panic. No one came.
Wolf, wolf!
He cried again.
Please help! There's a wolf chasing the sheep!
Still no one came. At sunset, the boy did not return the sheep to the village as he normally did. The villagers went up the hill to check on the sheep. They found the boy, but no sheep.
A wolf was here. It chased the sheep away. Why did you come to help me?
He cried,
You tricked us twice when there was no wolf. We thought you were tricking us again.
said the villagers.
I shouldn't have cried wolf when there was no wolf.
Said the boy.
I'm sorry for my tricks.
An old man comforted the boy.
If you tell too many lies, no one believes you when you tell the truth,
He said.
The end.
All right, so I think you can see how that book really shows about being trustworthy. Let me just put this up here. Really quickly, let's think about why didn't they believe the boy when he was crying wolf? Why didn't they believe the boy when he was crying wolf? Over here. Yeah.
Because he tells me lies so they didn't trust him.
Oh, he told, how many of you thought the same thing? He told too many lies, and because of that, they didn't trust him. So that really helps us to see that it's very important to always tell the truth, and that will make you trustworthy. So let's take a look up here really quickly. Here are some definitions of trustworthiness. So trustworthiness is being able to trust someone, being honest even when it is hard, keeping your promises and commitments, being loyal and standing by your values. So this month, we're all going to work very hard to be trustworthy, and hopefully that will help others trust us. You did a great job today. Thank you for coming, and we're all done.